So we had all moved to Miami, and so while we was in Miami, we didn't want to. Not necessarily, we didn't want to put on for Miami just because we didn't live, that wasn't where we were from, so we didn't want to like fake the funk like we was from there. So initially Coast Contra was just supposed to mean coast, and then Contra being different, so different coast. That's all it was supposed to include. And then when he got in the group, him being from Philly,
that's
and then
Eric right
us,
there.
Eric being from Philly, and then me and my brother being from Los Angeles, and then Rio being, or Altadena I should say, being from Altadena, and Rio being from Colombia, it was like, oh shit, we might be onto something. Like Coast Contra, this could actually mean this is for everybody. It's like it eliminates all the borders. So anybody could be a part of Coast Contra. It don't matter where you're from.
We're good to go. We're good to go. Are you
Yes,
gonna
sir.
introduce the episode, or we even not?
Now we gotta be a little professional. You know what I'm saying? They was professional on stage. We gotta be a little professional with our podcast, even though we fucking degenerates.
Yeah, we're not gonna do the awkward intro, awkward exit that we usually
this
do.
This is the Jibber the Jabber. Jibber with
You
Jabber.
started it even wrong.
Jibber the Jabber.
He's like, let's be professional.
Jibber the Jabber sounds
the
better.
Jibber the Jabber, it depends,
It sounds better.
Jibber
with Jabber podcast,
with Def
brought
Jam
to you by
Records,
Def Jam Recordings.
VMC Studios. And to be honest, our guests today need no introductions. I've got to start by saying straight up thank you, because you guys took paddles to the game and literally and just shocked it back. I remember the first time I heard your freestyle, and you probably know which one it was, and I was just like I was so hyped, like it made the blood flow again in my face, because I ain't heard
he
that
was
for
so hyped,
long,
he snuffed
bro.
me.
You know what? But you deserved it, to be honest. And you know that 16 that you did, that was like, look, Pumas, bro. They were coming one way or the other. They were coming towards you, bro. And it was just, look, Dubai is blessed to have you guys with us here, and everyone who saw your performance has been walking past here going, like, with so much to say. And thank you so much for coming down here today.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm gonna let Mazzies do a bit of talking, because I'm just gonna keep talking about how you guys saved the industry. In my opinion, that's my humble opinion.
Man, we appreciate that.
You guys revitalized hip hop, and it made, because I'm an old guy now, I'm 40, so you took me back to when I used to like hip hop.
Wow.
Not that I don't like it now, but it's like you guys took it back to those times. Like when I listen to the stuff that you say, I feel young again, because that's what I used to listen to back then. And the thing I like about it, if you go on YouTube and type in Coast, before your stuff comes up, it's people analyzing your lyrics and going deep and breaking it down. Like, I've watched a 45-minute video about your track, and the guy, I'm like 20 minutes in, he's still on the first one, right? He's like, did you hear what he just said? Did you hear what he just said? And breaking down the lyrics. And that is a testament to what you guys are doing, bro. And you guys are,
and it's not really what, it is what y'all said, but it's how y'all deliver it.
Yeah.
It's the cadence. It's the
Cadence.
difference.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the beauty lies. I got a question for y'all, and from the first videos, early videos, I was thinking this. Was it just, fuck it, let's get together and do viral, or like a video to go viral? Or fuck it, let's just do videos together, freestyling? Was it a set radio show? Was it planned? Was there somebody doing the marketing behind the whole shit? Or how did it formulate?
Nah, I feel like it was, for us, it was definitely organic. I remember we had the album done, and so when we finished the album, it was like, you know what, let's try to get some buzz going, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's do something that's gonna definitely raise our awareness, so that by the time we drop, we got a little fan base to check out the album. And I mean, it was something, we always hated social media and never wanted to be on IG and stuff like that. We just not those type of people. So we got some good advice, and they just said, yo, do what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of trying to figure out what everybody else is doing and that don't work for you, go ahead and just do what you like to do. We said, you know, we let it rap. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? We love rapping. So we used to get on the beats and we started freestyling. It was amazing. It was fun. You know, these dudes is the illest cats to ever spit. Rio Lowe's, the hardest nigga on the planet. Eric Jamal, the hardest nigga on the planet. Raz Austin, the hardest nigga on the planet. I'm better than all them Taj Austin. You know what I'm saying? These are guys. So when we got down and started spitting, it took it to a next level. And the best part about it was, I believe Never, when he came through, and it challenged us every time, you know, come at it differently, be more creative, and, you know, do something else, because you don't know what they're gonna come with. So when he came through on Never and brought that energy, I remember we all, when we finished leaving that session, we said, yo, this is the one. We said, for some reason we know this shit gonna do very well. We didn't know how well it was gonna do, but we knew it was gonna do well. And when it happened, to me, I guess it just showed me like, man, the game has been missing fun. You know what I'm saying? Like his verse was so fun on that. Like when you say, you know what I'm saying,
Bro.
like actually
Bro,
tapping in
I
and
almost
seeing
crashed
it.
my car on purpose
Man.
about 5 times. Like I've been driving down the motorway and I was just sitting there, and I'm not gonna say all your verses were fire.
Right.
But there was something about your verse
Absolutely.
that was very almost childlike.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was like
Right.
childish.
That
it was,
walked
it was
up
like,
to it like how you doing? It's
How you
playful,
doing?
yeah.
Let me get into it.
Yeah,
and it was just like,
exactly.
and this is the thing. If people don't know hip hop, they don't realize the intricacies of when you're taking the pitch of your voice up,
Right.
when you're taking it down,
Right.
when you're confused. And I was just sitting there like, I was just like a surgeon. I was just like put on my medical gear and I was just like, I'm gonna break this down right now.
Right.
But this is the thing that's even more important. Yours was so fire, but theirs was so fire that they never got drowned out. That's the important thing. It was like they were just up there. Yours was just different.
Right.
And that's the thing. It's like you
Steel
have
sharpens
5 different
steel.
So you have 5 different players and everyone is bringing something different to the game. And that's what old school was like.
Right.
You look at Wu-Tang, like you look now and everyone in groups are all they have the same kind of flow
Right.
and same whatever.
Right.
Each one of you individually can be their own star in their own right. And that's dangerous.
Right.
And I don't want to know what's gonna happen.
But you know what?
That's just danger. All I
That
know is
has-
I'm on the right side of history right now. So I'm good, son. I'm good.
There has to be a level of no fucks givenery
Yeah.
where you guys, you do what you do. Y'all just was like, obviously pushing each other.
Yeah.
But at what point where you guys were like, as a collective, were like, we don't give a fuck who's doing what outside of this bubble. We're gonna do the best. We're gonna be the masters of what we do.
Right.
Like, did y'all come to that as a collective? Like, how did that formulate?
Yeah.
I would say individually we all like that, you know what I mean? I think it comes from being your best self, you know what I mean? And we all individually want to be the best version of ourselves. So when we all get together, it's like the Justice League, you know what I mean? It gets
Right.
crazy. So that's really like that motivation is like, yeah, I want to be the best version of Rio. You want to be the best version of E and so forth and so on. So we just do that, you know, we try to make the best version of the coast every day.
Right.
Do that, yeah.
Right.
You can definitely see the spirituality that comes out in it too, because a
Yo,
lot
put
of your
some
lyrics,
bass in your voice, please.
Yo, you can definitely see that spirit. You want some saying your way. No, but you can, even in the lyrics, there's a lot there that's educational, and you
Right.
can see that what you're doing is it's about uplifting and growing the younger generation in there.
Right.
Some people who aren't listening to the lyrics, but they're listening to, because people listen different, right? Some people just like the beat and the cadence, and some people listen to the lyrics. And I notice in a lot of your lyrics of your songs, it's not made for me. It's made for them, the younger lot. Do you see what I'm saying? But I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll listen to the cadence and all that stuff. And
Right.
but the message is really important. And then you've got you coming in, bringing that Hispanic kind of vibe in there.
Rio Lows.
And it's just like, because I speak Spanish, so when I hear that, I'm just like, oh, claro, claro que sí, that's good.
Aquí
So it's like,
estamos.
yeah, so it's like, and again, even in that, you're still preaching in Spanish as well, and what you're talking about. So I'm just overwhelmed by it, and it also makes you think, why isn't everybody doing this? And then you just realize because they can't.
Right.
They can't.
Because they can't do
they
it.
can't. Yeah.
And you know what? Although it gives a feel of, I'm going to say nostalgia.
Yeah.
Although it gives me a feel of nostalgia, y'all don't sound like anybody from back then.
Exactly.
You sound like yourself.
Exactly.
But I can't say that for all the people who have tried that.
Right.
I could be like, so-and-so sounds like
Right,
He
right,
sounds
right.
like but not you guys. So you found a fresh medium where it's still new, but I still get the jittery feel of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But also, they would have fit right in back then as well.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
whereas a lot of the other ones,
would
they
not.
couldn't.
Yeah.
The new
So
ones
you could
that tried-
take that.
no, they couldn't.
You could get a DJ to play old school music, throw in some coast
Stop
there,
saying old
and
school,
people wouldn't
fam.
know. Whatever, bro. Look, I'm English. I'm British. All right. So I'm saying what I want to say. Okay. We'll talk about football after this, not soccer. All right. Let's get it right, guys. I know I'm outnumbered here, but I ain't scared, bro. I'm Arab at heart, bro. I'm Arab at heart. We
You
can
did
go,
your
bro.
push-ups,
The
man.
Arabs could go, son.
I love it.
So that's the thing. If you slid that in there to people who didn't know,
Right.
they'd think same genre, like same time.
Right.
Same old school stuff, like you know what I mean.
so-
And that's again, I'm humbled by you because I've been listening to music for a long time. I'm like 70 years old now, so like, it's just a beautiful thing. And on top of that as well, there's no try hard. There's no, you guys aren't trying to do that. You guys have just kind of like, it's coming there and it's going out. Do you know what I'm saying? You're just like, dude, I'm reminded of Avatar. These guys are the last airbenders. They're the last. The Avatar, Aang is my favorite character ever. Dude.
That's hard.
Aang,
That's
bro,
hard.
when people are watching stuff, I'm like, no, you need to be watching Avatar.
Right.
You know what I mean? You guys are the last word benders, bro. That's it. That's ready to done. That's ready to done, son.
That's hard.
So how, I'm big on names. I love names. How did the name come about?
Of Coast Contra. So we had all moved to Miami, and so while we was in Miami, we didn't want to not necessarily, we didn't want to put on for Miami just because we didn't live, that wasn't where we were from, so we didn't want to like fake the funk like we was from there. So initially Coast Contra was just supposed to mean coast, and then Contra being different, so different coast. That's all it was supposed to include. And then when he got in the group, him being from Philly,
That's
and then
Eric right
us,
there.
Eric being from Philly, and then me and my brother being from Los Angeles, and then Rio being, or Altadena, I should say, being from Altadena, and Rio being from Colombia. It was like, oh shit, we might be onto something. Like Coast Contra, this could actually mean this is for everybody. It's like it eliminates all the borders, so anybody could be a part of Coast Contra. It don't matter where you're from. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, names are so important.
Right,
I love names that can last forever.
right,
You know, like the little this and young that. You ain't gonna be young forever. You ain't gonna be little forever. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So when you find a timeless name, names are so important, bro.
I agree.
So I think your name is definitely timeless. Like,
even the logo is strong as fuck.
Yeah.
When you look at
Appreciate
it, it just, that's the thing, that everything with you guys just balances well. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not one over the other. It's just very smooth and very easy to kind of take in. So I'm loving that. What's your favorite thing about Dubai so far, apart from this podcast?
The hotel we staying at, man.
Yeah.
Where you stay? Where you guys stay? Where you guys stay?
25 hours, man.
Yeah, shout out to
It's a hotel.
Shout out
Yeah,
25
yeah.
hours, baby.
their hotel game is here. Here's me.
Oh,
Bro, do you know the thing is, a 3-star hotel here is like a 5-star hotel.
Man.
back
I believe
home.
it. Yeah,
I
So,
believe it.
so it's just like, it's dope. The way it's done is dope.
I believe it.
Man.
Yeah.
So let's talk music. Where you guys at album wise? Where you guys at single wise? Like, what's the plan for 2023 basically?
Takeover.
Takeover.
100%.
You done takeover already? The takeover's been done.
Oh, we
This
got
what
work
we
to
did.
do.
What we
We
did.
got work to
We
do.
just shocked the game. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. We shocked the game, but next year is takeover. That's actual. We conquer the
Yeah.
whole joint. We taking our culture back. We gonna shape it up correctly on how we see it fit and make it positive, make it beautiful. You know what I'm saying? How it was originally. The shit y'all talking about as far as when hip hop first came out, it was uplifting. It made you feel good. It was fun. We taking it back and we gonna get it back how it's supposed to be. 100%.
That's real.
You guys are well on the way of doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find out some. Who's the laziest out of all 4 of you?
The laziest.
I think we can all
What'd
fall
you
in that
ask?
pocket.
Who's the laziest? We
I'm gonna get some personal questions in there.
yeah,
Just
right. Yeah, we all go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We all have our times. I would say it's dope because not all 4 of us are gonna be lazy at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it might be one, and then we reel them back in. And
It might even be 3.
It might be
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
and then one nigga
Yeah.
to tighten everybody up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's the cool part. So with the lazy, I can't really give it to one person in particular. I say most recently it probably be me. I've been out my bag for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So niggas is bringing me back to life. You know what I mean? So
Is there one of you that's more on point than everyone else when it comes to getting places, getting things done, and it's always like, that's you.
He prep bull. He prep bull.
He
But
stay
I would
ready.
say artistically, Titty Taz is like the general. You know what I'm saying? Like artistically, he the nigga that's gonna be like, we gonna be in there and we be like, bro, it's done. It's not done. Bro, it's done.
Yeah.
It's not done. It's not done. I feel something. We be like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's funny because Rio, he the nigga that if he say it ain't hot, we don't do it.
Right.
If he say it's cool, we do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, we all got our little
Quality
checks and-
control.
Yeah, he quality
That's it.
control. You know what I'm saying? We all got our checks.
It's
and
like
balances.
Colombian, bro. That's good, bro.
He like,
Ándale pues.
that's dope, my nigga. You was in,
Checking for the poison.
Yeah, he like, he
gotta make sure
official.
it's right.
Yeah,
official.
right?
He official, yeah.
That's what's up, man.
So now, I mean, do you guys see yourself coming back to Dubai more often?
Absolutely.
I would love to.
Yeah, we love it out here.
That flight is vicious, but I would love to
the
though.
flight is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It's
Like
vicious.
crazy though.
Yeah, but
When y'all travel, keep traveling, which you are gonna do, God willing.
Right.
You're gonna end up taking flights and doing that shit standing on your head. man.
right.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get your visa done, I know a guy. You know, you can.
That's too bad. We have to
Get it
keep that
done.
contact.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
trying
get
to
it
the
done.
Middle East. We
Yeah.
all know a guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, my guy's him, so it's like, we'll get it done. But like, I think
fine.
this is the thing I was saying is, it's a shame when you're going out somewhere to perform, you don't get to really experience the country, right?
Yeah.
You get 3 days, 1 day performing, 1 day recovering from the performance, and then it's like, oh, let's get back on the plane. And it's like, I just let jet lag go 2 days ago, and now you're putting me back on it. But you guys need to come out more and more. And again, you have a firm following in Dubai where you guys are welcome more than ever. I mean, this is a 6-hour podcast, so we don't have to get anywhere near to finish it now. We'll be here for a while now. So like, guys, we're going to be here till 12 p.m. So they're good with it. It's all right. It's fine. It's all good.
That's fine,
I mean,
man.
so now, when you first kind of did that whole viral thing, how did you initially react to it, especially considering you weren't kind of Insta guys or social guys? Were you got to be honest, were you hyped when you saw the numbers, or were you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it was a lot of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? For us, we just
Losing
felt
light.
Oh shit! Yeah, no.
See, it's Coast, bro. They just smashed the lights out. Everything is good.
That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine. But when it first popped, just grateful, man. Honestly, truly grateful, and just we believe in God wholeheartedly, and so we just felt like, man, God said it's time to go. You know what I'm saying?
We also got give a big shout out to P-Rock, man. He started the wildfire.
He started.
You know what I mean? Like he threw it up on his IG,
Right.
and it just spread, man. It just spread. It was
I
crazy.
also you had said earlier, how did it happen with the marketing and all that stuff too? I want to give it up to our manager Max, because
Shout out
he
Max.
found the most. It's the cheapest and non-expensive way to get this cracking. We would do these freestyles over these different beats, and then he'll target like a specific audience. So if we did the realest, he gonna target the Mob Deep audience. If we did this, he gonna target that, and then you just start to see how like we just start snatching these fans from different pockets, and then we had gathered enough of that audience to where it made its way to Pete Rock, and then from there, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him.
It's
Yeah,
insane. How do you feel like the community is accepting you, your peers now? Because obviously your peers are different now after that, right? So are you getting that love, or are you kind of seeing a bit of that kind of like, man, I've been here longer than them, so why are they kind of like
Nothing but
Nah,
love.
it's all
Also,
love.
you know what? While we here, big shout out to Rhapsody. Man, one of the most amazing women I've ever met in my
Shout out
life,
Rhapsody.
and just like no gender to it. One of the illest MCs I've ever met in my entire life.
Right.
I studied her. We all studied her growing up and stuff like that, and she's illmatic.
Big shout out to Toby
exactly.
Wigwe. You know what I'm saying? This man has showed us our whole the way we moving right now is because of this man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chameleonaire. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shout out to
Sierra.
Shout out to Murs. Murs put us on our first show at the Roxy. Like so, a lot of these people that like a lot of our opportunities.
Who you just said?
Murs.
That's my
He's the GOAT. He's the
That's
guy.
my family,
He's the
bro.
guy. Showed us love, brought us out before the whole thing even popped off. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
to
Corday.
Corday. He put us on our first
Corday.
tour. You know what I'm saying?
Dave Chappelle,
Dave Chappelle, Kweli. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All these cats. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, as far as your question, everybody's been showing love. So
Yeah,
genuinely. We genuinely are grateful to the whole community. That,
But I would
tapped in.
especially expect that from Dave and Kweli and those guys, because again, you slip right in, right? The way you did things. So I know that. I mean, I'm not friends with Dave Chappelle, but I imagine when he first heard that, he was just like, oh, okay,
Right.
they're in.
Shout out
You
to
know?
Mo too.
Yeah.
Mo
Yeah,
was the
shout
one
out
who
Mo.
put us on with Dave Chappelle.
100%. Yeah, Mohammed. Yeah.
Do you think that? What's that?
I said, that's what's up.
No, I can't hear you. You're a bit far away.
I can't hear none of y'all. Tell you the truth. I'm just lip sync. I'm trying to read lips. Pause.
My bad.
So,
I
like,
got
are you
it.
thinking now when it comes to collabs? Is there anyone that particularly that you'd want to collab with, or are you kind of like, there's already 4 of us. I'm collabing every day when it comes to music, like kind of
You
thing.
got a point on that one. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Who's somebody? bro?
Definitely producers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Q-Tip. We was just talking about
Q-Tip.
working with
Madlib.
Madlib. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
RZA.
Right.
Pharrell.
Pharrell.
Pharrell. I mean, yeah, as far as artists, I mean, open to whatever works and whatever makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I guess I don't know if we got anybody in mind.
Generally, the track would choose what the feature requires. You know what I'm saying? So whatever song we make, we'll definitely keep an eye out for who we feel like could be fly on that joint. Yeah.
I'm just hoping that I'm just gonna get some freestyle
can't
sent to
hear
my
you.
WhatsApp before they can hear me. That's all that's important. I don't want nothing from you, bro. But I want those. If you
I'm
could,
just a panhandler on the side.
send me the audios for when I'm driving. Do you know what I mean?
That's
just,
it,
I'm just saying, just
yeah,
send them before they
most
come
definitely.
out. I ain't gonna show them to no one.
That's hard,
But,
that's hard,
I need to
yeah.
get some speeding tickets now. I haven't had quite a few since your last one. So let's get that in there.
That's hard, man. Yeah.
Mazi, what did you forget to ask?
Well, being that I ain't hear half the shit, but I'm just fronting like I'm hearing it. I mean, you mentioned the OGs that you fuck with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Production-wise, I think they spoke, right? This might be actually, it's not a difficult question. Do you guys have plans or spoke about doing solo shit?
Yeah.
It might be too early. This might be an early question.
Nah, we pretty much got it all like mapped out, blueprinted. You know what I'm saying? So I know we want to get the coast to a certain extent to where it's just like it's cemented in history. And then, you know, once everybody gets comfortable and we all good with that, then everybody is free to go. We all got the freedom now, but everybody's free to go just, you know, do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do a project, if you want to go do a film, you know, we all got different aspirations outside of music as well. So this nigga's an inventor, you know what I'm saying? Like, he literally got inventions lined up, you know what I mean? So, like,
Jamal,
you know what I'm saying?
You got patent on those?
Yeah.
Okay.
He working on it. Yeah. It's coming.
Because I also have a guy who can help me. You know what I mean? No, but listen, I don't approve this message about Coast going separate ways. I need another 15 years, and then you guys can.
Yeah.
Oh, no, let them still make the stuff.
I got the crystal
for
ball
me
out, like,
personally,
I'm
right?
Right.
So you can.
Nah, but he know it makes sense because I think you know, ultimately, and the beauty of this is like we're learning this process of create creatively, professionally, like doing these tours, everything. We're learning this shit together, so it's great to be able to take all the bumps and bruises now. So when we do get in position,
like, I'm not saying break up. I'm saying like Wu-Tang help each other out. For example, that's one example.
All right, but they gave us 50 years first before they kind of split up and stuff.
Right. We got some years to put it in.
Right.
But what I'm saying is like, I say that in this light where you guys, it's actually a compliment because they're strong enough. Right. It's like four Thors coming together.
It's the Avengers, bro.
That's
fire.
Yeah, that was super tough.
Is there anyone that you'd like to collab with that's a bit out of the box? Like, I don't something country or something, you know, something that people wouldn't expect that you thought we could actually do something quite fire with these.
I personally rock heavy with Hiatus Coyote.
Okay.
I think they'd be fire.
Yeah.
Who else? What's the name? I'm losing the name. I'm sorry. Anybody else got something?
Maybe Flying Lotus.
Yeah,
think he crazy.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be
crazy.
I mean, I love like African music and stuff like that. So I want to make my way out to Africa. I'd love to, you know, try something out over there and see what that's about.
They got a group called The Joy. He just put us on.
Yeah, The Joy.
If y'all tapped in The Joy, if anybody know The Joy, tell them cats you want to work with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
fire.
amazing.
African cats, amazing.
Dude, again, you guys could. They're like magic weapons, right? They're like the little Pokeballs where you know you're gonna win that one. Just like, okay, go, and you guys will just fit in and slip in everywhere. I want to get you on some. I don't know. I'm gonna mix in some country. I want to hear some maybe like them doors and then you guys come in and just flip it up, bro.
We have tried like dabbling some rock as well. You know what I'm saying? So the coast is down to stretch out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sky's the limit, bro.
Yeah, we down
and beyond and to infinity.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So how do you, when it comes to writing? I know you all have your own styles.
Yeah.
But what is your muse to write? How do you individually, what do you look at when you're writing? Is it a simple thing for you where you just get that beat and you just write and it keeps flowing, or is it a process for you that, okay, I need to take my time and break this down and
when we cook as the coast, I mean, it's a coast mastermind, you know what I mean? We call it the mastermind, you know what I mean? It just be like organic, you know, if you ever get the chance to see us in the studio, it'll be we all come together and then we all start like cooking, you know what I mean? And maybe one idea might not work, but that idea inspired another idea from somebody else to like build up upon, and then, you know, we'll get to where we're trying to go, and then we'll be like, this works, this works, but, you know, as far as like the meat of the song, we do that. And then on the verses, everybody just kind of disperse into the four corners of the universe, and rock out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then I would say like stylistically, I mean, I feel like generally depending on, you know, the songs, the beats, you might find a beat where it's like, oh, this shit just pouring out. You know what I mean? You like, damn, nigga, I wrote this in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And some of them you might gotta write. We didn't write 15 verses. You know what I'm saying? Scrap that. All right, I gotta write another one. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you pretty much just kind of piece it together until you find something that feel right. You know what I mean?
you guys are twins, right?
Yeah, me and my brother.
I got twins as well. So as far as I'm concerned, you guys finish each other's lyrics. You're like, listen, I started a song, finish it later, bro. Finish it later. When I get home, you're like, no, I got that for you already. I heard you write it in my head, bro.
We definitely spit it to each other to get that quality check though. Like, yo, that shit hot. Nah, that shit weak. Go write another one. You know what I mean? So yeah,
see, you say that. And obviously, stuff that you bring is not going to be always fire, but I
Right.
find it hard to believe that when you say that shit weak.
No, more so like, I mean, sometimes the shit do be ass, like, I'm not gonna lie, but for the most part, it sometimes, like my brother done told me this before 100 times. He'll be like, nigga, I'm not gonna lie, it's the best shit I ever heard from you, but I need another one, dog. You could do better than that shit. Like, he like, I need something, like, he like, that shit fire, but I want you to blow my mind.
That's
You know
that
what I'm saying?
Shaolin training.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. Yeah, that's what we call on the general.
Let me see your hands.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah,
go back.
exactly.
Go back. Go back.
Exactly.
Yo,
Right.
he's been real quiet. And he's like a silent assassin, bro. And
Yeah,
it's like, it's
yeah.
strange to me because, again, when you spit, you're like there. And when we're sitting here, I can just see him going, I'm going to kill him later. I'm going to kill him later. I'm going to kill him later. And also invent, a toothbrush with toothpaste already inside it. Like,
Oh, that's crazy. That's actually
that's actually fire, right? Hey,
Yeah,
pattern on that. Cut that bit out. I'm going to use that later. Don't worry. Don't worry.
He illmatic right now. He just we try to keep. You know, he actually get the most energy on stage, so we try to keep his voice together. You know what I'm saying?
So he's
So
just
it's
like-
good. Yeah,
Let his voice cool off. Yeah, he got a whole process that he got to go through. Yeah.
Okay, we need that tea.
Yeah,
Can we
he
bring
really
that
like
tea?
a dragon out there, so you
Yeah,
gotta let
yeah,
him cool down.
Yeah.
And where would you say now is your best performance where you felt the vibe was just like unlike anywhere else? Is there anywhere specific where you were like, oh, that was a vibe, that performance there? Like, because it's meditation, right? When
Right,
you're performing, you're kind of transcending,
Right.
you're kind of having a bird's eye view of yourself walking down and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
when was that time where you were like, oh, this is my final form? Like, I'm
No bullshit. I think tonight. I'm not.
No
I'm not even
way.
just saying that shit. Like
Nice.
we would be 100 with you. Like, nah, that shit was kind of ass when we did up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, tonight was one of the ones. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
I feel like we floated on this one tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm feeling that.
Did y'all have another one? Anybody?
Besides, I mean,
Yeah.
I would say Toronto
Oh,
on
because of
our
crowd surfing.
on the APT 505
That was
tour.
crazy. Yeah, that was
Man, you know, we went crazy. We crowd surfed and all that. You know what I mean?
First time. Yeah.
it was a wild one.
Shout out actually on that tour, Villain Park.
Yeah.
Villain Park was on that tour. They killed it. Also, Girl Code was on that tour. They killed it.
Yes.
Also, shout out DJ Juan Cannon. That was our DJ, and he was also here tonight. We got busy with him, so
Yeah.
that was amazing.
How do you choose your beats when it comes to producers and stuff? Is it in-house or, 'cause let's just say I'm sure there's a million people that want to send you beats.
Right.
How would somebody get a beat to you if they created that melting pot of this is for you guys?
Right.
And
You know,
know.
for the most part, I mean, we get a lot of beats from all different places. It literally just got to be fire. If the beat is fire, you ain't got to beat a hard, like you ain't got to be, you know what I mean, DJ Premier, nothing like that. You could be, if it is coming from DJ Premier, that's Illmatic too, you know what I'm saying? But if the beat is dope, we rocking, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. So
The best way to get a beat to us, in person works really well. If
Right.
you get to like sit down with somebody, go in the studio, they play some shit. That works a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
or you guys can WhatsApp me the beat. I know a guy. I know 4 guys.
He knows
I know
somebody.
4 guys.
Time it up with them.
Get your
They
beats
got
to them.
you. Yes, indeed.
100%,
Yeah.
100%.
Guys, I mean, I don't know how you are time-wise, but if it's up to me, we can go on for another 5 hours. I'm chilled, man.
That's
I'm chilled.
that's
I'm
wonderful.
chilled. And
That's wonderful.
Mazi, tell me.
Bro, I heard 13% of this interview.
That's tough.
I just been smiling.
That's
and
even, do you
nodding.
know what's even better about that? When you watch it, you get to watch it the full thing and get everything. You
I'm
missed
gonna
out.
watch myself smiling and nodding and everything.
Right. That's tough.
Fronting.
That's tough.
Nah, but what I heard, of course, I mean, we built backstage too.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? These brothers got amazing, like, energy.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank
And
you.
I think you guys are gonna go far, bro. Like,
I appreciate that.
keep your head on a swivel,
Further.
10 toes down.
Right.
The rest is, because the thing is, the rest is already there.
Exactly. Yeah,
The formula is there, the chemistry is there, the skill set is there, the positioning is there, and will continue to be there.
Right.
So it's just a matter of y'all keeping each other in check, keeping your egos in check.
Yeah.
100%.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And from what I've saw, from what I met you and how you've been, you ain't gonna have a problem with that either.
Man, salute. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
especially
For real.
especially as you have the spiritual side of you.
Come on, dog.
You know, you're God-fearing men. You know,
I'm right here with you. Baby.
that's it. That's it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. But especially, like I'm saying, you guys are God-fearing men as well. So,
Man, thank
you know, the people of the book as well, it's easier for them to be humbled.
Right,
Do you know what I mean?
right.
And to not get carried away because you know there's a bigger
Oh, yeah,
picture there and there's a bigger
100%.
source.
It's bigger than you.
And
Yeah.
sometimes when you're like, oh, you're getting a bit hyped, and you're just like, yeah, calm down.
Yeah,
Because at
for
any
sure.
time, oh, okay,
Yeah,
lights
I
out.
take that
bye.
for
Yeah, oh,
You know what I mean?
100%.
You know what I mean? It's
100%.
like, oh, you guys were going viral. Nope, sorry.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
So-
I would say, like, even in our position, in our case, it's so strongly that you know, if we make one step that even is a little, you know, the creator will rattle us like, hey, tighten up. You know what I'm saying? So we don't play with that. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
We don't play
Guys,
with that.
like again, I'm just waiting on you guys. Anytime you tell me, yo, we need to wrap it up, we'll wrap it up. If not,
Okay.
If
Well,
it's
you know
not,
what?
If not, then we're just gonna.
Nah, no problem. Actually, you know what? We did want to catch Central C.
Okay,
you know what
let's
I'm saying? He's super dope, and I definitely want to check out his performance. But I definitely appreciate
Guys,
this has been
time.
amazing, man.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
it's been
you. We'll keep in
amazing.
contact.
Appreciate
We'll do
it.
some stuff, man. And-
Shout out to all the
appreciate
artists that performed too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah,
Facts.
everybody. Rhapsody was phenomenal too. She
Yeah.
brought it to boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Tag.
that
Yeah,
tag.
tag.
Also,
Yeah.
man, we got to shout out most definitely Jibber with Jabber. Y'all know what it is.
Come
This
on,
is a
come
dope-ass
on, man.
podcast. We
Man, they give you
appreciate it.
free drops. You didn't even
Come
ask me.
on, man.
You can't jibber
You don't-
without the
you don't-
jabber.
that-
Hey, the
Come on,
hottest
that's it.
podcast
Come on.
in Dubai, baby. You know what I'm saying?
In
You said
Dubai.
in Dubai,
That's it.
baby. You know what it is. Come on.
What's the PayPal? Just
Oh yeah. We'll send that over.
Yeah, send that over.
Yeah.
Just again, thank you for taking out the time and
Thank
chilling
you.
with us. It meant a lot to me for me to chill with you guys because
Thank you,
again, you like it's really strange. It hasn't been that long since you guys came to my attention, but it was like. You know when you meet someone and it's like, oh yeah, I've known them for
I know this
25
been
years.
forever, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was one of that for me. So
No, but
That's it.
I'm sure before that, there was years and years of preparation.
Absolutely.
Before that moment.
yeah, for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
100%.
I just mean for me spiritually, like
Right.
I don't joke. I'm not jesting when I say to me you revitalized my love for hip hop.
That's beautiful.
Because what was around. No, I'm not taking away anything
Right.
from anyone else. But like I said, I'm old, and old people like the old ways. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
I'm starting to get annoyed. Like now it's like 10 o'clock. I'm like, I need to get back home, bro. and
What?
sleep. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
like, I'm
yeah,
like-
yeah, I
he was
feel
messaging
you.
me the other day. He was like, "Yo, the after party's lit," and I was just like, "So's my couch." Do you know what
I
I
hear
mean?
you.
I'm that type.
We on the same type of time.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Trust
Yo,
me.
so thank you so much, and again,
Man.
but I don't know what to say, man. I'm just
Man, I
I'm
appreciate
Much love.
it.
God bless, yo.
Thank
Much
you,
y'all,
love.
man.
Thank y'all.
Brothers.
Yes,
For real.
indeed.
Yo, shout out.
Jibber with Jabber, baby.
Yes, sir.